Hey guys, uh, wrong one. Hang on a second. I'm gonna bring you out. I don't know why my phone seems to have a mind of its own with Zoom, but it does. So I apologize for that. Okay, we're on Mr. Craftsman here. All right, this is the one that had, remember the compression release came loose and put a hole in the back side of our block. All right, I'm gonna get something here I forgot to get. Hang on. Okay, this is parts and pieces I pulled out of the engine there, and when I was taking it apart, I did find the culprit right there. Look how chewed up it is. So another little bits and pieces, found the spring. All right, so, and then I didn't know if I should JB weld it or what, so, but like I can see it, but I imagine the camera can't. The crack goes clear down to here, and then this has cracks going up this way. So I opted to not use that block. I had a 20 horse, okay, get this. All right, so this is a 20 horse block. One that was, that one there was a 19. I figured worst case scenario, I'll use the piston out of this one. The piston was still good. It was, had thrown a connecting rod and didn't hurt the block at all. So that was good, but get this, okay. That piston was way too big around for this block, and it's supposed to be 1 more horsepower. So I don't know how that could be. Maybe this is a smaller engine somebody had put in the one that I had taken it out of originally. You know, maybe it was a 17 or something. I don't know. But anyway, I ended up using the piston. I just honed out the cylinder, gave it a quick once over. Got new gaskets, head gasket, sump gasket, both crank seals. Remember we had a really bad exhaust leak. I got that in there. New gasket that is, but if you can tell here, I mean, there's quite a gap. Remember, these things used to be welded, you know, and there's quite a gap there. I don't know. I don't really like that. So, well, although it really did leak out of here because you had black soot all over the place. So it's a good thing we changed that gasket. But anyway, about it, I got in a hurry. I'm sorry I didn't film. Plus, I got to keep my videos rather short. Putting this block together, this engine together, took over the course of a couple days, you know, stopping and starting. I can't edit, so plus I was real meticulous, made sure I got everything right. At least I hope. We'll find out, won't we? So anyway, I stopped here because the rest should be fairly quick, so you guys can see, well, see whether I failed or whether I did a good job. So the carb is all cleaned. I changed all the oil and filter. Oh, what else did we do? Anything. I don't think so. I think that's it. So we're going to go ahead and button up the rest. So I'm sorry, I'm kind of off in the back. Your lighting's kind of poor. It's night. It's probably, I don't know, 10 o'clock at night. So, all right, now on this side, kind of got to get underneath there and make sure that your tins are all good, which they are. And let's see, I think because this part has a huge plastic piece, I think there's two different bolts, shoulder bolts. One's kind of shorter, one's kind of longer. I believe the longer one's going back. So it's kind of hard because you got to try and line everything up kind of blindly. Of course, it doesn't want to start with my finger. I don't know what the heck's going on there. Only wants to go in sideways. Jeez, another one that's tight. So anyway, like I said, I don't know. Maybe this block is different than a 20 horse. Maybe somebody had changed it out before they blew it up. I don't really know. And again, I'm sorry for not filming the put together. I'm sure a lot of you wanted to see it. Like I said, I just was real concentrated on what I was doing, and it took quite a while to do it. I mean, I've had engines apart before, you know, doing stuff, you know, governor seals, whatever, you know, goofy crap like that, fishing like that one pool on. I had to fish out the push rod that fell on the bottom of the engine, so I've had to replace sump gaskets before, but this one was pretty extensive. I don't think this one's getting started. There we go. I think we got it now. It's real. It's not cross-threaded. It's just, for whatever reason, it's kind of tight all the way in. You know, usually you can start them with your fingers and get them most of the way down, but not these two. Front ones were fine. All right. Let's see. Both the, can't even remember if I tightened the front one. No. Okay, and this is Well, I probably should have put this on first. But, I mean, it would have made it easier. I got to get the PCV line on. Plus, you know what? I don't even know. Yeah. Don't come apart either. Okay. Hang on. I got to take this back off. All right. So, yes. Put this little intake piece on there first before you put this cover on. I made that mistake, I guess. So, my mistake is your gain. And then there's makes it easier too to get the PCV line on that. PCV line connects to this plastic tube, and then there's two 7/16" nuts that fasten it to the carburetor, and then there's a little 1/4 inch little plastic screw you gotta fit in back here. I can see it's gonna play games with me. No, it's not. There we go. I think we got her now. Okay. Okay, got that. And I guess we can put our filter on now. Snug as a bug in a rug. Okay, now there's this little vent line. There's a little nipple on the back of this plastic intake piece that hooks in there, I suppose, you know, so it can burn fumes coming out of the tank. It's I'll take you out real quick. It's this thing marked EPA. Yeah, very important people there. So that comes down and just hooks into this little nipple here. So and now our gas line. It's still, you know what, I should check this gas and get something to pour it in if I can remember what I do with my, here we go, my little half Coke can. It's got some dirt in it. So we're gonna just drain a little gas in here. Of course, can't do it without spilling some, right? Right, Bruce? You know, everybody gets on you for spilling. You know, yeah. And that dirt on the bottom there was there already. It's a little yellow, but doesn't smell horrible. So this is the, like I said, this is the gas that was in it when I got it. All right. Now let's see if the needle valve it's stuck open and dumps gas everywhere. Usually like to wait and see what happens with that. We'll just put this on and assume everything's okay. Alright, so, okay, gas line. I already hooked the throttle up before I turned you on. I changed the oil. Just, make sure that's all good, yeah. Starter's hooked up, wiring's hooked up. Oh, our little the turbo cool. Also holds down our battery. Or our battery. It also holds down our gas tank. Gee whiz. Now, to be honest with you, I don't know. The battery could be dead by now. It's been sitting a while. So I want to show you something else real quick on here. I thought this steering stuff was just bizarre, right? I mean, look at, and then it's got a pivot point here where this piece does this. And I thought, why would they make so many contact points? But check this out. I mean, that's a turn radius if I ever seen one. So I guess that's why they did that. All right. I'm gonna bring you up. I don't know if my thing's not working very well. A little stand. Okay, I think we're ready to rock and roll here, guys. Geez, I hope I did everything right. I'm gonna set the brake. Of course, it's put the throttle all the way up for choke, right? On a fresh engine. All right. Right up. Boom! I knew it though. I don't like that exhaust pipe. It's so loud. Oh yeah. Ooh. What was that, pray tell? Almost like it wanted to keep running. Deck back up. Alright. Timer was normal, huh? Wonder what the heck that was about. Anyway, hang on a second. Okay, I had to scream and yell off camera. Good news is it sounds like the engine, I did a good job on that. However, our drive system isn't working for a damn. So when I'm in reverse, look at, see, that's what it does. You can't. And then forward, it doesn't stay. And then when I was holding it all the way forward, going up that little incline, you couldn't probably see it, but it's incredibly slow. It does move, but something's not right here, and what should have been a happy moment is I'm not happy, to say the least. So I don't know if I can fix that, or I have to do, if I find anything, I'll have to do another video on it. I don't know. Not happy. I got a lot of money wrapped up in this, more than I should have had. So anyway, it looks like I did a good job on the motor. It seems to run great, you know. Look at that. Boom! Shut off good that time too. But that exhaust is, it just drops in there. It's not welded, you know. And I noticed when I put it together, it only drops in about, you know, not even that far really, maybe ½ inch. So, I don't know. Mower deck works, I guess, but none of that matters unless we got a good working transmission, which we don't. So, anyway, guys, good motor, right? All right. See you on the next one. Bye.